Langrisser.
Hey everyone, this is Nitro. I'm going to get started with the world map chapter mission. So I'm going to be doing Act 2 Chapter 11, Misty Ruins in this battle. So let's jump in and get started with that. I don't remember what the story was before this. It's been too long since the last bunch of missions. Oh right, I think there was some kidnapping, right? And then they're trying to catch up with the kidnappers? Something like that. Okay, so let's see. Right, yeah, I think it was the kidnapping of Oliver's sister, right? Melpenny or whatever. And sadly, this is totally unvoiced. That sucks. Ancient Weather Center, a relic of the Age of Magic, is just up ahead. And why does Almeda know all this? Breaking the fourth wall again? Battle constructs? Okay. Angelica's disastrous inventions. So does this mean Gizroth makes an appearance soon? Okay, so this defeat here is perfect battle. No one from your team was killed. You get to deploy just 5 characters, so you can't really... Well, you could play out 2 parties, actually. You know, if, for example, you do Landius and Tiaris on one side, and then Ledin, Sophia, and a damage dealer on the other. That's actually still possible. But at the same time, why? Right? So let's see. These guys all mostly just have one range. But some of them do have annihilation range, and they all have... It looks like they have the full set of items. Oh, also the treasure is this thing right here. So, you know what? Let's try Landius. Why don't I try it after all? So Landius and Tiaris covers one side, I guess. And then the other side, I'll have Leon, probably Liana, and Ledin. Let's give it a shot. So just one damage dealer, right? I'm going to need them to waste their annihilation ray initially before Landius starts crushing them. Something like that. Let's see how well this works. I actually don't know. And Leon can charge up here, then attack this one in the north. So this should work out. Finally, Liana's skills. I'm going to bring the heal spell for sure, and I might have to bring the Summon Sky Archer to grab the treasure. Not sure on that one, but I'll bring it just in case. Alright. So good enough, I think. Let's begin. executing annihilation sequence. Okay. Ancient Crimsonian technology. Alright, so let's start with Righteous Duel. Teleport this battle construct to Ledin and take it down. Alright, next let's have Leon charge forward and chivalry up. And I'm going to take down the second battle construct and then retreat. Right. It should probably move 3, which puts him in range of my Leon. Oh wow, I lost 2 buffs just now. That's annoying. Alright, what's next? I'm just going to place... I think I'll place Tiaris here in Miracle. So I'm going to move Landius first. Should probably turn the danger zone too, now that I look at it. And let's Miracle up. And Healing Light. Everybody. Okay, that's expected. Annihilation Ray. Another Annihilation Ray. As long as I don't get hit by 3 of them, it's okay. Perfect. So everyone lives, which was the key point. The Blue Moon Pelia. To prevent that super weapon from causing indiscriminate destruction, the heroes of 150 years ago used the power of the ancient weather center to cover the sky with clouds. When they won the final battle, none of them expected the weather generator, which now covered the whole continent in thick fog, would be impossible to shut down. And Langrisser can change all of that? Go figure. Alright, let's start by having Liana heal up. I'm going to have Leon strike and then move towards the treasure, I think. So I'm probably going to get hit by another one of these Annihilation Rays, right? Which is fine. I'll just start with Peace of Mind here. Have Tiaris attack Blessing Leon to make sure Leon can one-shot, because I'm not... He probably could have just one-shot it even without attack Blessing, because these guys only have 8,000 hit points, but whatever. He does not have his Chivalry buff after all, right? And let's just move towards the treasure. And I'm gonna have Landius just flash and buff up. So now, here's another Annihilation Ray. Then these guys attack my Landius, who counterattacks and kills them. Conveniently. Oh, he lost his Healing Light buff, but he's still tough enough to tank the hits. This turn, I actually had to reload twice, because the first time I had to reload because the enemy spawned north and killed off my Leon. The second time I'm reloading is because the construct, right, when it dies, it dispels 2 buff effects from enemies, right? And in that situation, it dispelled my guard skill. So then it ended up being Liana died because she was not being guarded by Landius. So what I'm going to be doing here is, for this turn, I'm just going to retreat back because I don't want to kill the enemy just yet, because I don't want to lose Leon. Right? Leon is going to grab the treasure here, which gives me 120,000 gold. If I kill him, these enemies will spawn and then they're going to attack my Leon and kill him off. So I'm just going to be retreating out of the way, completely out of the attack range of the construct. So there we go. The construct charges forward. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Ledin finish off this battle construct. I don't mind if Ledin loses buffs, so that's why I had to let him attack. And that spawns all these new cyborgs vessels, or vessel commanders. Intruders have triggered the alarm, wandering scavengers. This is going to be a long storyline section. What? The Consis army? Human soldiers? I thought there wasn't a living soul in this accursed place. Is it the Regensburg army? What strange outfits. They remind me of the uniforms of Sigma and Lambda. I'm sorry to bring back such memories in this way. Okay, so Sigma and Lambda show up. That combat stance, those augmented bodies, and technical combat suits that resembles ours so distinctly. They must be Gizerov's augmented vessels. Yggdrasil's memories have appeared. They're the memories of Sigma and Lambda. Gizerov's cyborg vessel army? Impossible. We defeated him 150 years ago. Oh man, so long. Long before Rainforest provoked the rebellion of the three nations 150 years ago, our former master, Gizerov, had already been defeated. At least, that's what we thought. Although we didn't see it with our own eyes, Gizerov's physical body was really slain in battle against Landius. But his dark ambitions still covered the continent like clouds blotting out the sun, and this is by no means a metaphor. The clouds covering the continent of Elas for centuries that plunged Regensburg into chaos and famine must have come about by Gizerov's hands. The battle constructs and the cyborg vessels occupying the ancient weather center are proof of it. Crap, Master's great plan has been revealed. We can't leave any survivors. Charge! I don't care about any plans. I'm going to save my sister and I'll kick you tin heads out of here too if that's what it takes. Alright, so there we go. So what I'm going to do is let's just run Leon away. I guess 5 tiles like this should be fine. Landius can guard 2 range. Can he? No, he lost the 2 guard range effect. He only has 1 guard range because he lost that part of the Peace of Mind buff. So I'm just gonna have him, I guess, end turn here. Right. Let's have Tiaris heal up Ledin. Because I expect Ledin to get attacked by a whole bunch of the cyborg vessels. Okay. Let's see, Ledin has the 2 guard range, so that's fine. And Liana, I already grabbed. Yeah, I'm just gonna end Liana's turn. So I didn't need to summon on Liana at all. Yeah. So the enemies like to attack Lancer soldiers, so they hit Ledin. Fortunately, Ledin himself has ridiculously high defense, right? 1032. So even though he's losing soldiers like crazy, it's not really affecting him at all. Oh, interesting. So these guys actually have the ability to slow you. So fortunately, my Landius has Overlord's Badge, which is preventing him from being slowed. Of course, if you have Sage's Hat, you can get the same thing anyways. The Sage's Hat buff is immune to stun, speed decrease, and buff negation effects. Right? And we see here Ledin has -1 mobility. So, and the reason they have so much range is because they have the snare skill. I guess. Oh, they have a passive, Augmented Sight, skill range +2. So that's why they can attack me from this kind of distance. Alright, in any case though, let's start killing them off. So why don't I start with Leon using an assault skill on one enemy, and then move back. I am going to run Landius Ledin out of the way for now. Right. There's no reason to have him engage. I'd much rather have Landius do the honors. So let's figure that out. Let's place Landius here and have him faction buff. Next, let's have Liana act again Leon to kill off another one of these augmented soldiers, I guess. Oh, or leave it alive with 521 hit points. That's fine too. I'm just gonna heal up. I don't think I even need these two to participate, frankly. So let's just have them end their turns. Because Landius, being cavalry against infantry, is going to smash these vessel commanders one after another. Oh. Is this I guess this is movable terrain. Oops. So I made a mistake. No, not a big deal. So yeah, Landius with his 1 guard range can pretty much solo this map. If I just brought Landius and Tiaris, that would have cleared it, really. In any case though. So let's have Leon Chivalry up and kill off one of these vessel commanders. I'm gonna have Landius melee attack another vessel commander. And then I just need to kill off this last target, which I can probably do with Righteous Duel. Close, but not quite. But good enough. Let's just have Lambda range attack to finish it. Gisrov's plan, Rainforest, and the Regenberg Empire. How many more enemies are waiting for us? As memories, we can't grasp the full picture of this dark vortex right now. The plot of the dead will be revealed in the days to come. The plot of the dead? What? Huh? Kitsurov's technically not dead. And neither is Rainforce, really. Heroes of the Reforged Langrisser, now is your time to fulfill your duty. Use the power of Langrisser to restart the Weather Center. Isn't it already on? Isn't that why they can't get rid of the fog? Oh, alright. I guess it functioned and they couldn't shut it off. That's what I thought. That they turned on the Ancient Weather Center and then they weren't able to turn it off. That's why there's a fog. Whatever. Guess it's the other way around somehow. The calamity that our generation failed to stop has finally evaporated under the glow of the reforged Langrisser. Okay. Heroes of Elsalia and my former companion, thank you all. Huh? So Mystery Knight is a former companion? She's 150 years old? Huh? Sigma Lambda, it has been so long, even though I don't feel the same emotions I once did. This feeling absence rolls over me like a wave. but now is not the time for nostalgia. Regenberg's soldiers are heading south once again, and they've taken Princess Melpani instead of Melania of Caconsis. Can my old friends of the Yggdrasil's memories lead us in the right direction to save the kingdom? Even though our memories now are fused with the Yggdrasil, I'm afraid this request to track down the princess is beyond our abilities. Lambda, are you still able to use your power? As the embodiment of memory, I can only sense the presence of the 5 mature Yggdrasil, I should be saying, in this world. The island tree we encountered in Perseus and the Gemini tree in the kingdom of Caconsis. Are there really as many as 5 of these massive trees in this land? Yggdrasil, the trees that produce mana, kings among plants. 200 years before the Great War began, Rainforest, the Prince of the Red Moon, descended to Gaia to execute his plan of planting the Yggdrasils. This is such a wall of text! These mighty trees take many decades to mature. In the course of 150 years, the tree's leaves turn from silver to golden, until eventually maturing into the Yggdrasils that carry the magical energy of the planet. Thank you for that commentary, but right now we need to track down General Vincent of the Empire. I see what you mean. Fortunately, even in this desolate wasteland, there is still Yggdrasil growing strong. Go and seek its guidance. The tree that guards this land will point you in the right direction. We need to find the Yggdrasil first? Got it. Hey, let's get moving. Sigma, Lambda, thank you for your help. Hurry, our old friend and new hopes. Go and complete your mission, but be careful of Gizarov's ambitions of resurrection. We failed. The enemy went in the direction of the crystallized Yggdrasil. I must go and warn Master Jasmine and the others. Alright, so there we go. That took quite a while actually, just to go through the plot. And we got that feat of perfect battle, and there's some more Oliver shards for rewards. Shalinka. An empty city, cold white snow, and demons lurking in the shadows. All these ruins remind me of centuries of wandering in the void alone. The boredom, the strain, it both enrages and lacerates. Please be calm, Lady Shalinka. It is good to remind oneself of the pains of the past. We all have such memories. Patience is by no means one of our virtues, but for the sake of the great plan, we must wait. All I can see is that those ever-present clouds in the sky are beginning to break. If we wait any longer, I'm afraid we shadows of old will be vanquished by the new light. Nonsense. The dissipation of this magical fog is only beneficial to our plans. Have faith, Lady Shalinka, as long as we work together. Is this a fake rainforest? She's treating Shalinka in a very different manner. I find your self-confidence quite amusing. So please enlighten me of your masterful plan, Your Highness. What are we waiting in this barren land for? An ally. An old and reliable ally. Old and reliable. Never would have used those 2 words to describe such a scumbag. Humans? And these wings, totally lacking in design aesthetics. I didn't expect to waste so much time on a mortal. I hope you can prove your worth very soon. I received your kind invitation right when you landed, but there were some trivial matters that caused some delay. And as General of Regenberg, it's difficult to find an opportunity to do anything alone. However, let's save such questions for later. My old friend, what has happened to your body? Got mixed up with the wrong people. We don't need to deliberate over unimportant details. The reborn Alhazard has been abandoned, and war is about to sweep across the continent. Our goals will align in the chaos that is to ensue. Master Vincent, Lady Shlinka, my dearest allies, or Mr. Vincent, let us begin at once the plan to seize ultimate divine power. There's still more plot? I'm sorry, what did you say, General? I didn't hear. Honestly, General Vincent, do you dislike her as much as I do? General Helena is a straightforward lady, but as a hostage, I'm not really in a position to evaluate a general of the Empire. Sorry, I just wanted to break the ice. I suppose I hadn't properly considered your state of mind. Although I do not agree with the strategy of invading Caconsis, I must obey the Empire's orders to bring you before the throne of Lazy Rosenseal. Until then, I swear in the name of the Regenberg Iron Wall Knights that I will ensure your safety. The Immolation Crystal Marshals, the Emerald Wing Knights, and the Soul Crystal Iron Guard. The Soul Crystal Iron Guard and your Iron Wall Knights. But if you're one of the generals of the Empire's 4 regiments, why have I never heard of you? Probably because I've never been to Caconsis before. How would that make sense? If she's one of the great generals of the Empire, you would have heard of her. Well then, I must trouble you to come with me on horseback. If you have any requests, please feel free to ask me. Then, could you let me go? No. Anything except for that. Alright, finally. So, at long last, all the plot have been covered. Looks like I guess the challenge battle will be here, an extra battle will be here, and the path to chapter 12 is up there. So, a whole bunch of things to do. But yeah, this is the start of these new chapter missions. So, and that's, I also see a little red dot here for the story section, which would be that additional map, I guess, in the Golden Age. So it's called From Within the Fog. But I don't think I can jump into it yet. Yeah, because the path to the Misty map has not been opened. So we'll see. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you found this video useful to you. Nitro out.